Hey there, folks. Welcome to a very nightmarish, brand new Let's Play adventure. I'm Zerfall.
I'm serious, AG. I didn't get interrupted this time, so that's good.
Today we're playing Dead of the Brain, Day of the Living Dead, for the PC-98. And this game came out in 1992, just after, it's published by Fairytale. It came out just after a incident in Japan involving erotic content in Japanese games that made the company suddenly pivot to violence instead of sex to sell video games.
Hence the name Nightmare Collection, Dead of the Brain, Day of the Living Dead, Nightmare Collection. Dead of the Brain, Day of the Living Dead, Nightmare Collection. Yeah, no, we were talking off screen. It's kind of like in Europe, like in continental Europe, boobs all day, every day is fine. In America, no boobs, all violence. So Japan was kind of dancing between those two extremes at this point, or at least Fairytale Games was.
Yep, and sometimes a bit of both.
But I think you said that for the benefit of those who want to have the family friendly content, you'll put like little Zerfall heads up if there's anything.
Yeah, there'll be little sensors in place of things that YouTube would not be happy about. And,
like that bleeding nipple, like that bleeding nipple off on the right hand side of the screen. I don't know if you're going to censor that or.
That is clearly an eyeball.
That's a robot eye. I'm sorry. Well, those teeth down there, I guess the big hint. Unless you got like teeth hanging out underneath your robot nipples, but that's not what's happening here.
All right, but let's jump into this.
Let's jump right in. Yeah. We got a Celtic cross, so this game is clearly taking place in Ireland. Oh, and it's starring Michael Cole, or Cole Moore, as he's known. Before we get too much further, I'd like to point out that our commands are use, look, go! Talk, load, get, save, move.
I know! I'm just as confused as you are as to why there's no parry command.
That's a good one. Why don't we have Percy? Boss!
That's even better.
I dropped the robotic heart that bleeds. That'll make sense later, folks. Anyway. Oh, finally! Home at last! After a long day of announcing WWE SmackDown, man, I got worked to death painting those walls today. Why don't they make the attempts to it?
This makes it sound like he's got a job that doesn't involve painting walls at all.
Well, it's only very sporadically that they need walls painted. So they hire extra workers for those times.
They hire those extra workers to do Cole's job, and then he has to...
Yeah. It's like, it's so hard tricking them into thinking whitewashing is fun and that they should pay me a nickel to do it. Oh, I'm sorry. This isn't an American game. If so, there would be more violence, less sex. Oh, wait. No, it is an American game. Although, look, we actually got some... he's got a poster back there on the... He's got a poster on the fridge, which may or may not be saucy, but there's a calendar that's pretty clearly saucy up there.
It's just a swimsuit.
Sauciness. Well, I mean, it's not... I'm saying it's, saucy. She's like a fire lady.
Also, this is the PC-98 version, which was translated last year again, and the font choice is a choice. But the translation's apparently the better of the two translations that are available for this version.
This font is spooky. Spooky. Spooky coming from the old Slavic word meaning difficult for JG to read with his old man eyes. Why do I have to do all the boring chores? Thanks to that, I had to work overtime again today. Whatever. Overtime pays well, so I ain't complaining. Quietly to myself in my filthy apartment. Good. I'm all sweaty. I should go take a shower and relax for a bit. Oh, it's gonna be one of those showers. Too bad his calendars have little Zerf faces on them.
Yep.
No.
We know why he's really relaxed, though.
I love my after shower beer as well. Tried once. You can never stop having them. I have to avoid bathing too often, or I will wake up in a pool of urine. Because he can't stop drinking once he has a shower. Then he needs to have another shower because he stinks of urine, and it all begins again. Well, another day of work done. I wonder when something interesting will happen more once. I don't know if you're drinking for excitement. Even if it's a massive incident that baffles the world.
Oh, hey, what an appropriate time for the phone to ring.
Oh, I wish I could hear the phone ringing. I can't, but the visual clues indicate my phone is ringing. Who could that be calling this late? We didn't take very long to dwell on the fact that this guy, like, works, comes home, drinks, gets up, works. Like,
well,
this is already
we don't know
kind
that
of
he drinks
sad.
all the time when he gets home, just when he's sweaty and has to take his second shower of the day. He also drinks in the morning when he took a shower before work.
Well, we were kind of, I don't know about that. We were talking about, you know, like, again, the two extremes. America, like, violence is fine, no sex content, and continental Europe, it's a little bit the other way around. So maybe he's also a bit of a continental European that he doesn't think it's healthy to bathe every day. So he only bathes on the weekends, which is why it's okay that he drinks after every shower. It's like a Friday night thing.
Well, it depends if he counts the bidet as taking a shower or not for his drinking purposes.
Well, I mean, if he's in Japan, we have to assume he's getting a spray every time. Hi, this is Michael Cole speaking to you on Spectre.
Cole, it's me, Cougar.
It's your Doc. What's going in the night, interrupting my drinking?
It's amazing, Cole. You gotta see my latest invention. It'll knock your socks off.
Sleep wearing my socks. Guess again. Last time, you pumped so much blood into that artificial heart that it burst. Boss, I lost the artificial heart. My jacket got soaked. It was such a pain to wash it, and I don't think I got rid of the smell.
I hate that. Smelling of blood.
Yeah, but I hate that when, like, you're getting your drink on after your shower, and your scientist friends call you and tell you that they have an invention even better than the artificial heart that exploded with blood all over you. I feel you, Cole. I've been there.
I mean, it's an everyman problem, right?
Yeah. I'm connecting with this character.
I assure you, it's amazing. No blood this time. I mean, less blood. Can you just come over now?
Sure that doesn't say, can you just cone over now? Context clues, I guess. No, I'm too tired. How about tomorrow from the Cow Palace down Smackdown?
Right now, I'll tell Terry about you and Sheila.
Terry Bogart, the most popular Terry in Japan. I'll tell him about Sheila. All right, I'll be there.
I'll be waiting.
And then we'll be hanging with Mr. Cougar. Maxwell Cougar. Doc's so threatening to expose Sheila and I when he wants something. But we deserve the dignity of wearing clothes. Terry doesn't know I'm seeing Sheila, and he's planning to make moves at her. He came to ask me for advice on it. So in full disclosure, we had a brief had to bail out around this point starter video for this, where I initially read he's asking Sheila for advice on how to put the moves on Sheila, which I think is a very progressive way to go about things. It's like, hey, I don't want to offend you, but I do want to get with you. So, what would your preferred approach be for me to, get you horny? I'll figure it out when he finds out. If I don't go now, Doc will never let me hear the end of it. I wonder what he did this time, and when I can have my own blood back. Why are you waiting here, Doc? Why are you waiting at the place you told me to come to, so that we can meet?
The neighbors don't know I'm home, so I couldn't have you call to me out loud.
I could have spoken very softly. It's entirely within my capabilities.
I don't want anyone to know about this one.
Sorry, need a lot of water with this one. I see. So, what's this new invention?
It's in the lab.
Rolls on. Sorry.
It's in the lab. Come see.
Come see, come sir. I'm always impressed at how cool this lab is. Most people wouldn't believe this is a university professor's home. I hope you don't mind me narrating to you, because I'm not clear on whether I'm talking to you or the viewers at home.
Yeah, I feel like
the
they should have
WWE
put like
universe, if you will.
I feel like they should have put a parentheses thinking whenever Cole was thinking and not just speaking to the person directly in front of him.
Maybe he is talking to him.
Maybe he is talking to him.
Well, since my wife passed, all I have is my research.
I forget everything we just said, because if he was, that was parenthetical. We just went into his house and the Cougar said, without prompting, well, ever since my wife passed, all I've had is this research. I know you were thinking how cool my lab is. Also, you're probably wondering why did I show up, and I just wanted to kind of, on the download, thank you, because my life is really empty now, and I'm sad, and I know that you just stay home and drink all night, so let's get through this life together, folks. I mean, Cole. Oh, sorry, I forgot, Doc. Don't look sad.
Don't feel bad that I forgot about that your wife used to exist.
I just spoke without thinking. It's probably the beer. I didn't mean to. ... Duck, did you hear that? Sounded like someone moving or moaning. JG doesn't know because he doesn't have game audio.
No, there was no moaning that I heard.
Oh, okay. Don't mind that. That was just a tape I left running. You know, it's lonely here now.
That was just a phone ringing. I don't know what the audio equivalent of a little Zerfall head gif is, but I'll put that over that sound. Yeah! Like a baby! Shame on you for implying it was sexy!
Cole, watch it!
You're about to trip over that baby. Huh?
Cole, duck!
No, that's a cat.
That's clearly a cat. The problem with the Cole voice is difficult to make the same lame joke Zerf's thinking of before he finishes the sentence. Wow! With that cat, what got into that cat? Biscuits?
Cole, did you get bit, scratched, anything?
Because if so, you're gonna turn into some kind of werecat. No, nothing hurts. I'm alright. But, anyways, this was your cat, wasn't it? Or was that your wife? Haha.
Yes, it's Kitty.
Kitty, huh? What? Why the hell did your pet cat attack me? Does it have rabies?
No, the cat died a week ago.
Well, of course. Huh? Don't be crazy. Clearly mad scientist pastiche. It jumped right at me. That's not the same kitty as before. Last week on SmackDown. It must be Rabbit. Michael Cole has hosted Raw for the last 15 years. I just remember him as the host of SmackDown 15 years ago.
Well, and you should have been able to remember that too, because it's actually named after his vocal cords.
Oh, of course. Raw rolls on. It must be Rabbit. Just tell it straight. I'm not a health inspector. Yeah, no.
Cole, Kitty isn't rabid. You've got it all wrong.
He's just dead. Got it all wrong. What do you mean? What's with that week old dead cat shit? If that cat shit hasn't been alive for a week, you should definitely put it in the garbage. Shooting it was just cruel.
Listen to me, Cole. Kitty died a week ago. I'm certain it wasn't rabies. I found the body just after I made the first sample of my new resurrection drug. I was trying to make a re-erection drug, but I messed up.
Well, it turns out that if your cat comes back to life for 6 or more hours, you should call your doctor. Resurrection drug? Like the kind of thing that can revive the dead?
Yes. Kitty died of old age. I felt sorry for it, but I made it my test subject.
I threw in that part about feeling sorry for it to humanize myself before going into tales of my, playing God in a twisted way.
Duck, I can't get what you're saying. No way you made a drug like this. Sure, you're a genius scientist, but this is the stuff of movies, or possibly novies or hobbies.
I know anyone would think this kind of thing is impossible. Your reaction is quite understandable, Cole.
But remember, I'm a genius scientist, as you just said.
Yet, I must make you realize that this isn't sci-fi.
How could I do that? Perhaps by showing your reanimated cat?
This is actually fantasy horror.
What you gonna do, Cougar? What you gonna do when zombie cats come after you?
Show you the drug in full force.
Go!
He's giving him the Golgo 13 special.
I could use more of those. Give me a chance to get some water.
Oh, apparently he shot the cat before it got to Cole. I didn't pick up on that.
Well,
that's why Cole said shooting the cat was mean.
Okay, yeah, no, I guess you're right. Well, you're hearing the game sound, so there was no gunshot sound.
As far as I know.
I wonder if
although
the
maybe
Japanese,
there was, and I just thought it was the sound of the cat hitting something.
Well, they do sound very similar, but I'm wondering now if, we got to move away from sex, and we can move towards violence, but not to the explaining clearly what's going on when we murder a purple cat level of violence.
What's a Cheshire cat?
The cat is certainly dead, right? It would be odd if it was still alive after all that.
That would be strange, all right, and certainly not in keeping with the regular tone of the rest of this game. Duck, can you stop? I believe you.
Oh, he sounds like a magician now, actually. He's like,
so everyone in the audience, everyone here can agree that this cat is entirely dead, right? So what if it came back to life?
whoa!
Cougar. Lucky assistant.
No, you're doubting it. You probably think I went mad. You must see this with your own eyes.
Mad? Mad? You're the one who are mad. Mad because my zombie cat bit you.
The liquid in here is a sample of the drug. Look at your watch after I inject it. According to my data, it will take 13 seconds until revival.
Inject the watch? My watch come back to life.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Dot, dot, dot.
Mississippi, two,
That was-
Mississippi.
This hasn't been 13 seconds?
Oh, you must be the Undertaker. It came back to life after 12 seconds. You're full of shit. How?
Those
Would've
certainly
made more
aren't post-death convulsions.
Would have made more sense if I said 15 seconds or 16, implying that it took longer than expected, so he's underwhelmed. But I can't.
How about it? Believe me now?
No way. This must be a trick.
It's not some kind of trick. It's moving before your eyes, isn't it?
Amazing. You'll win the Nobel Prize.
I know there's more than one Nobel Prize, but my mind goes straight to Nobel Peace Prize, and it's what will bring peace to the world? Undead cats!
Maybe something greater. When will you make it public?
He's going to win the Super Nobel Prize. They invented it just for him, for bringing people back from the dead and having them attack your friends at night.
It was actually the first bestowment for the Super Nobel Prize came from the scientist who invented super dynamite.
We aren't there yet. Like I said, this is a prototype sample.
How? No. Did it not just work perfectly? I don't understand what the word prototype means.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you want your dead cat coming back and jumping at your face every time?
I thought that's what the drug was supposed to do.
Well, there are some side effects. Animals revived with the drug go feral.
Yeah, I got it. So, if your long lost love, and don't tell me if we're we're going down this road. They did mention his wife died. That may or may not be planting a seed. It's fine. But like, yeah, they just thought like, I'd like to bring my wife back from the dead because I miss her so, but I don't want her trying to like bite my face.
No, I know what triggers the zombies, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with it.
Okay, I'm looking forward to that. No spoilers. I do see some purple stuff. I don't see any Sunny D. Although wait, maybe the Sunny D is the one kind of just down and to the left of the edge of the cat frame there.
Yep.
Like those zombies in the movies? Or the one that I literally just saw?
Probably, but I haven't tested it on humans, so I'm not sure. It's against the law. I'm a scientist, not a doctor.
Wait,
Doctors
what?
can bring people back to life all the time.
I guess they actually can when you die on the operating table and they resuscitate you.
Wait a second. Hold on. He's laughing at the idea that his zombie cat might be some kind of movie zombie. Then he goes for, like, I'm trying to think of some kind of, like, Star Trek McCoy. Like, I can't get it to work. I'm a scientist, not a doctor. What the hell does that mean?
Well, what it means is this. He did his own research and gave himself a degree.
Oh, there you go. These zombie cats are immune to the COVID vaccine without needing masks.
Anyways, revived animals lose any docility.
I'm turning into Toyotomi.
Anyways, revived animals lose any docility they once had.
And if they never had docility, whoa, Katie, bar the door.
I've never heard of a cat who attacks humans without being provoked, unless they have rabies.
I guess he's not counting, like, you know, the large cats.
I see. Kitty, why do you attack humans? What's your goal? I assume that this medicine you gave it will cause it to become sentient and to be able to speak English.
He's going to become our sidekick, our own little Metal Gear.
Don't touch it! I forgot to tell you that their physical strength nearly doubles.
The hits just keep coming with this drug. I can't see any downside to this invention.
You know what the word restrain means? Our muscles have enough strength to break our own bones. Normally, you save that strength to protect your own body. Once the ferality takes over...
That's one way of killing someone at the end of Mortal Kombat.
That
Morality is where you turn them into, like, a pregnant Sonic.
That restraint is gone, and it exhibits unreal strength. It could probably kill a human in one hit. How many hit points you got?
As I just explained, that would only work once, because then it would destroy every bone in its body. Mr. Cooper, this is Officer Jack from the 16th Precinct. Open the door, Mr. Cougar.
We have reports of you being in your own house from your neighbors.
I should probably have offered you the chance to be Officer Jack, because you've hinted that Cole has a lot of dialogue. Oh. So I will offer you that opportunity if you would like it.
The cops! What are we gonna do? We're guilty of the crime of being in your home talking!
Open the door. This is the police. Cole, stay right here and hide the cat in the fridge. Don't let it bite you.
Because I guess it is alive again, right? Is that?
Huh? Why?
I guess we know this game doesn't take place in the United States because apparently politicians just write about killing their animals in books. So, like, nothing illegal is going on here.
Yeah.
Mr. Cougar! Mr. Cougar!
Why are you a man named after a large cat murdering small cats?
Officer, what brings you at this hour?
Wait, it's Officer.
He's had a couple showers today. Leave him alone. And then Cole says,
"Oh, yeah. Oh, wow, that's a new trick. Two different characters talking in the same text box. You continue to surprise me, Dead of the Brain."
This house is so old, I can hear their voices through.
I was just like,
That's
who's
like
that in the back room?
Like banging the hell out of sound.
Mr. Cougar, we had reports of strange cat noises in the area, and of course we came to you.
So Someone actually called to say a cat was making noise. Can you believe it? This is the life I live. I know your friend complains about having to paint at his painting job and how difficult that is. I'm trying to have a nice, easy night shift, and I'm called to go investigate cat noises.
Right. There are many strays around, and it's troubling even me. Isn't it odd to ask the police to deal with stray cats?
I shouldn't interrupt with every single line of dialogue, but it's beginning to trouble even me. Cougar, the man known throughout the world as being untroubled by cat noises.
Well, they say it's not a regular noise, more like eerie shrieks. We've been getting reports since last week, and we think it might be a banshee. I got curious, so I came to patrol.
Cougar interrupts to say, "Well, that can't be me. I only revived my dead cat yesterday."
I see, but I haven't heard any shrieks myself. Oh, may I look around inside? It's routine. I won't be needing a warrant. Or be long. I don't mind. I have a guest now, so please, be quiet.
My guest is a dead cat.
I'm coming in then. Here I come. Oh, it's a little
are
tight.
we about to lose? Were we supposed to have hidden the cat during all this?
Oh, when you can use buttons, they are not grayed out like they are. I know we've only seen them like this so far, so you wouldn't know the difference.
This is your bedroom.
Oh, now that I think about it, it's too late now. Officer Jack could have been either one of us doing a terrible Jack Nicholson voice, too.
Yes, since my cat passed, since my wife passed, I forgot to clean it. So it's quite messy.
I forgot to clean it.
How long has his wife been dead?
All right, that's
been like
right.
4 years and he hasn't cleaned his damn house.
Well, I mean, that's about par for me. All right, I'm sorry. I forgot about your dead wife. Your
Don't look
friend said to do that.
Time passes.
This is my study. My research is collected in there, so please don't touch anything.
Introduce you to my guest who's here.
Don't worry, I won't. What's in here? The lab. My guest is here.
Also, my refrigerated cat.
May I come in?
He's coming in here. Duck, just get him to leave. If he
Oh, that's
sees
not
me,
suspicious at all
he'll
that he
kn-
said that right in front of me.
If he sees me, he'll know that I'm the famous drunk driving painter.
I don't mind at all. What are these photos here? These are famous scientists. I look up to them as one myself. But remember, I'm not a doctor.
It's Larry Bird,
Cole, this is Officer Jack from the 16th Precinct.
also known as Larry Bird. They retired as Jersey. Nice to meet you. I mean, wait. No.
Nice to meet you. The nice go.
Good evening. My name is Jack Heathsman. What are you two doing here at this time? Like this? I know it's somebody's house, but what are you doing in your own damn house?
Been thinking of holding a party soon, and I wanted to discuss it with Doc. I mean, my professor.
Look at this freeze frame.
He's like, that's a likely story.
God damn it. He's got a migraine for this.
I see, Mr. Cougar. What kind of research be you doing here?
Kind of. Was he a pirate now? What kind of party are you planning here?
Research on cancer cells. My rival always beats me to it. I've gotten too old to do this. He's
I'm
making
too
so
old
many
for
more
this.
cancers than me.
Too old for this shit.
I'm supposed to retire in 2 weeks. Huh? What's that noise?
It's when Mendoza sends his men in. Oh, God.
Must be the strays from behind the house. There's a garbage bin there, so they gather there for dinner. But I never hear them.
You're under arrest for not keeping your garbage clear of things that would attract cats.
There's a graveyard nearby, so maybe some ghosts are making those noises, or it could be the Undertaker.
Oh, I see. Well, I hope the cat don't mistake... The cats don't mistake you for a salad.
You do, after
They
all,
might toss you.
look like a salad. Thing is, I keep wanting to talk about The Undertaker, but Cole doesn't say The Undertaker. Teddy Long used to say, The Undertaker, and then Cole would say, oh! So I'm just waiting for the game to make other characters mention The Undertaker. Then I'll be in business.
Well, I'll be leaving you now. If you see anything, let us know.
Yes, I mean me, and the mouse in my pocket.
Thank you for your service.
Then he salutes him sarcastically.
Huh? What's that sound? Did you hear a noise coming from the fridge there?
Children, what's that sound? What?
No, there's nothing but medicine in there.
Really meowy medicine.
Really? I'm sure I heard something. Can I open it? What is it? Sure, I don't mind.
This is such a what's the word I'm looking for? It's such an organic situation.
Duck, this is bad. Why didn't you stop him? You know, when he said he wanted to come investigate your house, even though he had no cause.
If I did, that would be suspicious. Plus, every animal injected with the drug expired within 2 minutes, so when he finds a dead cat that's been shot in there, he'll have no problem at all.
I'll be able to tell him, hey, whatever's going on with these cat noises, you know it's not me. I'm doing my bit to fight the problem.
That cat's probably still alive. What?
Ah!
Ethan Bigora.
Tiddly toots.
Wait, Tiddly Toots, isn't it? There.
Duck!
Wow, he must have been like, he had a lot of like strawberry jello in his mouth.
He just eaten some strawberry-filled donuts.
Oh no, now we're not going to make jokes about cops and donuts. That's hack.
Duck! What are you doing? We have to take him to the hospital so he can come back as a zombie and spread the curse.
It's too late. Kitty slashed his throat. His jugular vein and carotid artery are completely severed.
What about?
Oh, Kitty, she's fine. She's dead. Must have used the final strength to kill Jack.
Wow! This certainly is the dead of the brain.
Roll credits.
What do we do? They're all gonna think we murdered him just because we're directly responsible for his violent death. I know. We just have to tell them that the cat fucking came back to life.
I guess he's supposed to be like angry and sarcastic. They seem less worried than they should be about the fact that they're about to be dealing with a feral zombie policeman who is willing to break his own bones.
He just got killed.
Wait, what? I was talking. You interrupted me. I'm going to break your bones and break my own bones in the process because of my feral strength.
Duck! Say something! We've got to tell the police the truth.
Well, you're gonna have to break my bones next time.
Okay, yeah, you were probably talking over me trying to outro, but I was talking about bone breaking. So once bone breaking enters my mind, it takes a minute for it to wear off. But next time, folks, Larry Bird puking Jello will be murdering us all.
Well, and you don't hear this yet, but there's a menacing heartbeat in the background that started up once the police officer got attacked. So who knows how that's going to end.
Wow, yeah, suddenly this game seems ominous.
See you next time, folks.
Bye.